Hey everybody, this is Marty from Goosed.ie. Huawei has just launched the Mate 30 series of smartphones at an event in Munich. Here's everything that you need to know. The Huawei Mate 30 series has probably been one of the most anticipated handset launches in recent time. This is down to a lot of the controversy and headlines that have been going around about Huawei, Google, America and China for the last couple of months. Today I'm just going to run through the specs as they are on paper, and also take a look at some of the features of the phone which I got to actually try out today in a brief hands-on. Huawei has made some bold decisions in the design department of the Mate 30 Pro. It's difficult to choose between the Horizon waterfall screen display or the quad lens camera array on the rear for what stands out the most. When it comes to the Horizon waterfall display, Huawei has quietly killed off volume buttons. Instead, a secret volume menu appears when you tap the side of the screen. Huawei uses a similar idea by adding a movable button which lets you take pictures. This is a nifty little feature if you have smaller hands and find the likes of a Mate 30 Pro just a little bit too cumbersome to take pictures with. You can also adjust where the shutter button sits for your own comfort. All in all, the camera really is the business end of this phone. This is kind of what you'd expect from Huawei. You get dual 40 megapixel camera lenses sitting alongside it, an 8 megapixel telephoto lens and a 3D depth sensing lens. Combined, you get great shots with up to 30 times optical zoom and 45 times hybrid zoom. The ability of the Mate 30 Pro's camera becomes very visible when you look at this bokeh effect photograph of myself. You can actually see the fluff of my shirt quite clearly, but the background is blurred. This is only made possible by a remarkably powerful smartphone. Of course, it's not all about photography these days, and the Mate 30 Pro goes beyond photography and focuses on videography as well. I believe that the Mate 30 Pro has packed in enough here to take on the likes of Sony with the Xperia 1 and the Xperia 5, which we could clearly see are targeting smartphone filmmaking as well from what they launched at IFA in Berlin earlier this month. For starters, the Mate 30 Pro has a special cine lens on board. Even more impressive is knowing that this phone can shoot 4K video at 60 FPS with a real-time bokeh effect too. Even more mind-blowing is the super slow motion that the Mate 30 Pro is capable of shooting. The phone shoots at a remarkable 7,680 frames per second. Just look at this quick test I managed to run during our brief hands-on session with the Mate 30 Pro. This leaves other phones on the market in its wake, which are usually capable of a maximum 960 FPS. There are plenty of other camera features on this phone, including 4K low-light video shooting, which unfortunately I couldn't test out during daylight. However, be sure to subscribe to us and you'll be able to check back when we have our full review completed. Beyond the camera, there are a few other innovations which Huawei brought to the table with the Mate 30 Pro. One of the more novel ideas is housed within the front-facing notch. Here you'll find a gesture sensor, which allows you to use your hands to control how your phone operates. One of the coolest uses for this I found was taking a screenshot. To take a screenshot on the Mate 30 Pro, you simply grab the air in front of your phone and you're done. So now, for the big question, does the Mate 30 Pro ship with Google Apps? The short answer is no. You will have Android 10 running Huawei's latest EMUI, but right now the likes of the Play Store and Gmail won't feature on the Mate 30 Pro. You will be able to sideload these apps. However, the jury remains out on just how much functionality you might lose from Google overall. For example, will Google Pay still work? Typically, this app doesn't react well to being sideloaded. So it all remains to be seen whether these issues can be resolved before the Mate 30 Pro starts to ship. So there you have it, our first hands-on time with the new Huawei Mate 30 Pro. We've been assured that despite rumours the Mate 30 Pro wouldn't launch in Europe, it will indeed be available in Ireland in the coming months. We're currently still waiting on confirmation of which retailers will stock it and launch dates. When the Mate 30 Pro does launch in Ireland, you can expect to pay about €1,099 for it, or you can future-proof your phone and go for the 5G model, which will cost you €100 more at €1,199. Of course, you'll also be able to pick these phones up from some of the Irish networks, who will offer you a discount for going into a 24-month plan. So, what do you think? Would you buy one of the Mate 30 series and sideload Google Apps? Did that slow motion blow your mind? Please do let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can get the full Mate 30 Pro review, which is coming really soon.